Hi, thanks for tuning in to Morbs with Aaron.
And Beth.
And Ken.
Did I say tuning into Morbs?
You did.
That's not it.
Yeah, it is. It is now.
Got the Morbs.
Yeah.
That sounded like a wrestler.
Yeah.
Snap into a Morb.
Snap into a Morb gym.
Yeah. Okay.
Morbid.
Oh, you sound like you were trying not to fart. Morbid.
Morbid.
All
right, Beth, what do you got? What do you got?
Take it away, Beth.
So I've been wanting to do an episode on this, and I was actually researching a true crime case, and it just got too serious. And I was like, we can't make fun of this. So
we shouldn't be making fun of any of the stuff that we're making fun of. But
I mean,
I don't think we're making fun.
Well,
we're just having a good time with it.
I wouldn't feel good making any jokes about the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I decided to do this instead. I like to call this episode History's Horndogs.
Oh.
So a lot of my research came from a book called The Intimate Sex Lives of Famous People, which is a really good book. I have a link to buy it in the references, or in the, what do we call them?
Show notes.
Show notes, that's it. So I picked out 5 guys that I had heard of before that were...
Are there no horn dogs that were women in history?
Probably, but...
Biased.
Your
Next round has to include a girlfriend, Ken.
I'm going to do history's horn dogs, but...
A female version?
Ladies. Catherine the Great, I heard, was a freak. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Did you ever see a picture? Isn't there like a picture on the internet of a chair that she had and it has like carved penises on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the first person is James Joyce. You may know him as an Irish novelist and poet.
I've heard of some of his indiscretions.
He's been described as lanky, bespectacled, and shy. He considered becoming a priest, but he didn't like celibacy. He thought it was dumb. So
good thing he did not.
He met a chambermaid named Nora Barnacle in 1904 in Dublin.
Nobody's named Nora Barnacle anymore.
Oh, God. Nobody ever should have been named Nora Barnacle. He was 22. She was 20. Their first proper date happened on June 16th, which I guess was so pivotal for him that he made all of the events of his very famous book, Ulysses, happen on June 16th. By the way, Ulysses was banned for obscenity in the U.S. and England.
Is it still?
I don't know. So he claims that she, quote, made him a man that day by slipping her hand inside his trousers.
Oh.
She was the first non-prostitute he was involved with. They eloped to Switzerland in that fall, and they didn't get married until their daughter was like, hey, why aren't you guys married?
How old was the daughter?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So
old enough to say, why aren't you guys married?
Yeah. So Mr. James Joyce became an underwear fetishist. He carried dolls' underwear in his pocket.
Not weird at all.
He once wrote to Nora, the smallest, give me a great cock stand. Whorish movement of your mouth. A little brown stain on the seat of your white drawers.
Oh, stop!
Boopy. Oh, what? I was a millisecond away from saying this guy seems like a pretty normal dude until the doll panties in his pants and he's into
I don't know if morbid
marks.
is the word for these things.
Yeah.
We're changing our podcast.
It's called Got the Skids now. It's all about historical skid marks.
Oh, my.
Ew.
When she didn't reply to his letter, he wrote, are you offended, dear, at what I said about your drawers?
She left them unread.
That is all nonsense, darling. I know they're as spotless as your heart.
Oh, my gosh. That's so romantic. It had nothing to do with her whore mouth.
No.
Oh, my God.
So here's an excerpt from one of the dirtier entries that is found in Selected Letters of James Joyce.
It gets better, huh?
Which is now out of print, unfortunately. December 8th, 1909, my sweet little whorish Nora.
Oh, that's endearing.
I did as you told me, you dirty little girl, and pulled myself off twice when I read your letter. I am delighted to see that you do like being fucked arseways.
Beth Ann.
Yes, now I can remember that night. Okay, I'll censor myself.
No, don't.
I cannot listen to this one with my children.
When I fucked you for so long backwards, fat, dirty farts came spluttering out of your backside.
Oh my God.
You had an arse full of farts that night, darling.
Beth, this is a joke.
This cannot be our episode. This cannot.
And I fucked them out of you.
Oh my God.
Big fat fellows.
Stop it.
Long, windy ones.
Yeah.
Quick little merry cracks. And a lot of tiny little naughty farties. Ending in a long gush from your hole.
Gosh.
He called them farties?
Yeah, like Smarties.
Are you kidding?
This is not. We can't do
Yes,
this
I wrote this all
episode.
myself. I'm just
We
pretending.
cannot.
Pretending it was James Joyce.
We cannot do this. We cannot.
We're doing it.
This is probably the worst.
There's a box to check when I upload these episodes.
Yeah.
For
Explicit.
Yes, and this is gonna have to get it.
Oh,
It's going to be a good, hey, it's our first explicit episode.
Farties.
so
Great wins from your hole.
They had a way with words back then.
They sure did. Everyone they're so crass these
Gosh, we're
days.
so boring.
the
these days.
letter continues.
No.
There's more?
I think I would know Nora's fart anywhere. And he's writing this to her.
To her, yeah.
I think I could pick hers out in a room full of farting women. It is a rather girlish noise, not like the wet, windy fart, which I imagine fat wives have. It is sudden and dry and dirty, like what a bold girl would let off in fun in a school dormitory at night. I hope Nora will let off no end of her farts in my face so that I may know their smell also.
Oh my goodness,
Good night, my
James.
little farting Nora, my dirty little fuckbird.
What? Oh my God. That's more like it. That's
This
more like a
is
James
A
fuckbird.
farting fetish.
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
I want to know more about that doll underwear they carried around.
No,
I don't.
that's normal now compared to, I wouldn't think twice about
Little
that.
fart bird over here.
you go to
Oh my God.
Fart bird and her naughty
No,
little
fuckbird.
squeaks or whatever.
Fart bird? Oh, wait,
Little
fuck bird.
My little fart bird. My little turd pigeon.
Okay, that's the worst. That's the worst.
That's
Of
the worst.
all of them?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Get it out of the way.
I'm going to start off strong.
Yeah.
You drove. You're going to
Strong
drive.
is one of Nora's farts.
You have to drive through a snowstorm to get home too.
Yeah.
And you drove. So I'm glad
You
you're
drove here for this.
for this. Yeah.
Oh, come on. It's fun.
I'm like it.
All right. Warren G. Harding is up next.
Morbid is gross and disgusting
Yeah,
and weird
yeah.
and scary and spooky. And this is scaring the shit out of me right now. Whew.
This name sounds familiar. Who's this?
What?
The 29th president of the United States.
Yeah.
Okay.
Considered one of the worst.
What was that look for?
You didn't know that was a president?
He was considered
What
the
was the
worst,
name again?
but then Trump came along.
Oh yeah. What's the guy's name?
Warren G. Harding.
Yeah. I mean,
I might have heard of
He was
him.
from Ohio.
okay, but I don't think anybody rips off. Oh yeah, the president Warren Harding. I mean,
What? I'm so confused right now.
what? You ask 20 people who that guy is, I guarantee.
You don't know it's a president?
No, I don't know.
Ken's
They'll
having
be
a
like
brain
Warren
fart.
G., the guy who did Regulators.
Yeah, regulator. Mount up.
We'll ask my wife when we go upstairs.
Okay.
She'll know.
Your children will probably
She's a
know.
smart
My
lady. She'll
children will
know.
not know.
Yes, they will.
Kids
All
are
right.
idiots.
So before he was the 29th president of the United States, he was a teacher, a newspaper publisher, and a senator from Ohio. He married, quote, an unattractive divorcee named Florence, probably because she was rich. He became known as a relentless womanizer. In fact, his father told him, if you were a woman, you would constantly be pregnant because you can't say no.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, Dad.
He had 2 long-term affairs since he hated his wife so much. First was Nan Britton. It was 5 years. He met her when she was 13 as the daughter of a family friend. And he was in his 40s.
Guys, it's a family friend.
The affair began when she was 18, and they were very indiscreet. They would just go to all these New York City and D.C. hotels, and he wrote to her on Senate chamber stationery. And as the story goes, there was a particular closet at the White House that they liked to get busy in.
Was he good looking? I don't remember.
No.
Okay.
Not really. So she got pregnant in 1919, and he paid $500 a month in support until he died. But then when he died, the rest of his family was like, that kid doesn't belong to our family, so they wouldn't pay anymore.
Ugh.
So what Nan Britton did was she self-published a tell-all called The President's Daughter
Ooh.
to make money. And yes, it's quite salacious.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was Mrs. Carrie Phillips, the most important love of his life. She was married to a businessman back in Ohio. She saved all of the letters that he sent her for blackmail. Smart lady.
If they're anything like James Joyce's letters, then
Frame them babies.
Yeah.
At the end, why did I say that? Oh, when it ended, I meant
I don't know.
When it ended,
At the end.
he paid her $20,000 plus a monthly stipend of $2,000 as long as he was holding public office so that she wouldn't leak those.
uh-huh. Not a bad deal.
He wrote 106 love letters to her, which were all made public by the Library of Congress in 2014.
Whoops.
No, they made them public on purpose. It's just that now the page is not found.
What do you mean?
There was a page that had them on it, and all I was able to find were articles that said, "Oh, they made them public," but the Library of Congress site was like, "Nope, this page
Oh.
doesn't exist."
Oh.
But the New York Times published some excerpts, and you know who John Oliver is, the comedian.
Mhm.
He responded after reading them, "As a president, he was terrible, but as an R&B lyricist, he was way ahead of his time." He uses language that alternates between Victorian declarations of love and unabashedly carnal descriptions.
Let me shake
Fuck
your rump
bird.
like a rump shaker.
He was obsessed with his penis, who he named Jerry.
Jerry.
And he-
Jerry, baby. Oh, Sherry.
And he used the code name. Well, there were more code names, but the main code name that he used for Mrs. Carrie Phillips's lady parts was Mrs. Powderson,
Mm,
I like it.
I don't.
because he said that it would pout when he wasn't around.
Oh, I thought you meant powder.
Powder.
No, not powder.
Like
Powderson.
She puffs it,
Powderson.
puts a little gold bond on there
Mrs.
before they go at it.
Powderson. Okay, so here are a few excerpts. September 15th, 1913. Oh, Carrie mine, you can see I have yielded and written myself into wild desire. I could beg, and Jerry came, and will not go.
Oh.
He says he loves you. You are the only love worthwhile in all this world, and I must tell you so, and a score or more of other fond things he suggests. But I spare you. You must not be annoyed. He is so utterly devoted that he only exists to give you all.
It's so embarrassing to be writing from the point
I know.
of your penis.
I mean, all right, March 12th, 1915. Jerry, you recall Jerry, whose cards I once sent you to Europe, came in while I was pondering your notes in glad reflection, and we talked about it. He told me to say that you were the best and darlingest in the world, and if he could have but one wish, it would be to be held in your darling embrace and be thrilled by your pink lips that convey the surpassing rapture of human touch and the unspeakable joy of love's surpassing embrace.
Gross.
I cordially agree with all Jerry said. And I think this is the last one. August
creep.
20th, 1918.
I would be so creeped out if
Hang
you
on.
wrote that.
Hang on. This guy's at least eloquent about it.
Well,
The other guy was like, fart in my face, my dear, skid mark on my nose. And this guy, he seems like he's actually sure, he's
Talking to his penis Jerry, though.
but he's saying nice
He's
stuff,
like, yeah,
right? It's
Jerry,
kinda-
I agree.
this one says, I wish I could take you to Mount Jerry.
Okay.
Wonderful spot. Not in the geographies, but a heavenly place. And I have seen some passing views there and reveled in them. Gee, how I wish you might be along. You could be such a dandy companion. It would be adorable to have you.
Adorable.
See, he's like a nice. I mean, this is an affair, right?
Right.
But still, I don't. That's a little creepy. I
Somewhat
guess.
Wants to
Pre-
take you to
somewhat
Mount
presidential.
Jerry.
Yeah, he puts a little effort into it. Jerry, or not Jerry, James Joyce could have learned something from this guy.
Well, they could have both learned from Martin Luther.
What?
The religious
The
guy?
guy who put the
Uh-huh.
things on the door?
Yep, the 95 Theses, man.
Was there a 96
What?
theses that was like, I love feces?
He was like the 95 feces. That's what they should have been called because just you
Is
just
he
wait.
into poop?
You just
You
wait.
just wait.
Martin Pooper?
Martin
I don't know
Pooper.
why they didn't teach us this in school. We went to Lutheran school.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know anything about him.
his
so.
catechism.
Oh.
Catechism.
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay, go.
Martin Luther, he was a monk who started the 16th century Protestant Reformation. He founded the Lutheran Church, or, well, I don't think he founded it. I think it was just founded on his teachings.
Yes.
Pope Leo X called him a drunken German because he accused the Pope of being, quote, no better than any other stinking sinner.
Oh.
Wow.
For that, he was excommunicated, and he was supposed to be executed, but he escaped. He grew up sickly and sad. The family was so poor that they all slept together naked.
What? Why? Why does that have to do with being poor? Well,
Yeah, you can wear
'cause-
clothes and be.
Well, because they needed
didn't
to
have
be warm.
clothes.
They needed to be warm.
You give off
They're
just
too
as
poor
much
for
warmth
clothes?
if you're wearing clothes.
I don't know. He watched his parents do it.
Oh. Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
Hey, you
So-
want? Okay.
So he figured that since his parents did it, sex was not sinful. He called it as necessary as eating and drinking. At the monastery, he would go a full year without changing his sheets so that they would be saturated with the foul smell of sweat
Ugh.
from nocturnal pollutions.
No.
Yep.
Wait.
No, don't go back.
Okay, I won't.
No.
He advocated for the elimination of clerical celibacy.
Wonder why.
So he established an underground railroad for runaway nuns who wanted to have sex.
The Underground Railroad.
Oh.
He shocked theologians by marrying one of these nuns, Katerina von Bora. He had this lifelong personal battle with Satan. He
Don't
would
we
write
all?
he would write things in his journals like, "Dear devil, I have shat in the pants, and you can hang them around your neck and wipe your mouth with them.
That's kind of funny.
That's such a good insult, man.
It is.
Ugh.
Dear devil, if I could paint or draw, I would sketch you thus: a wet, cold, clammy, moldy toad crouching on a stool, shitting into a pot."
Yeah.
He boasted that he could drive away the devil with a single fart.
Oh.
Wow, these guys and their
That's
farts.
powerful.
I know. So he was obsessed with poop and farts. He suffered from chronic constipation. He called himself the Knight of the Outhouse. He regularly wrote home to let everyone know how many times he pooped since the last time he wrote.
Why is this? Why did history make note of these things?
I don't know.
Why are we sitting here in 2026 talking about this on a podcast? Like,
It's
why?
good.
We shouldn't know. We shouldn't know.
He was concerned about his family was concerned about his health. You know, like you make sure your cat's poops look cool.
You do?
You're supposed like your animal,
They
like
look cool?
you know, not look cool. You know what I mean? Like healthy, like
oh, I thought you were like cool.
You know, like-
man.
That's a healthy poop.
So he's like, he's just checking in with his fam, and he's like,
I don't know about that
he's
one.
like, yeah, my diet's good. My poops are normal.
I've pooped 5 times since my last letter.
It's been 5 times since my 5 poops since my last letter.
He would
I
wipe his
confess.
butt with pamphlets written against him and send them to whoever wrote them.
Oh my God.
This is some stuff that he put in an open letter to Pope Paul III, who he called Pope Paula or Pope Fartass.
I was not expecting that. Pope fart
That
ass.
came from deep down.
That's funny. Pope
Yep.
fart ass.
The letter described the practice of selling indulgences as an utter shitting. Do you know what indulgences are?
Yeah. You could pay to have your sins. Yeah. Forgiven.
He claimed the, quote, dearest little ass pope worshipped Satan and licked his butt.
I like this guy. I like this
yeah,
guy.
he's funny.
Now I'm like,
He's
oh, maybe
funny.
I should have stayed Lutheran. Okay. He said the Pope's farts are so loud and powerful that they could tear his hole apart.
Pope, the poop. This is all according to somebody else.
No, these are his writings,
Okay,
his known,
okay. I
his
thought
known
'cause
writings.
someone else was okay. So this is like this is all
Documented.
okay. This
Yeah.
isn't just like someone's okay.
No.
Just wants to smear Martin Luther with poop.
Here's just some quotes from various sources. A happy fart never comes from a miserable ass.
Oh,
True.
ding.
Whoever does not worship my fart is guilty of a deadly sin.
True.
What? This is him saying?
Yeah.
Come on, you were
Why
a
are you-
Lutheran.
Yeah, but you
should
don't
know
worship
you
your-
worshipped.
Describing his depression, he said, I am ripe shit. So is the world a great wide asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Damn,
Yep.
that works today.
And on his deathbed, he said, I am like a ripe stool, and the world's like a gigantic anus, and we're about to let go of each other.
That is so profound. Wow.
Yeah.
He was
He
really.
had some
Martin Luther.
insights. Mm-hmm.
I doubted the amount of poop he was into when you said that. But this guy really mentioned feces at every...
This episode needs a trigger warning.
Yes.
Mostly that we are like 5-year-olds. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
I had no idea.
Okay, next guy. I had never heard of him before. Maybe you have? Yukio Mishima?
No.
He's a president, I think.
He's a Japanese writer described as a macho and provocative, but also rather ridiculous character. His real
Love
name,
them.
Yeah, his real name was Kimitake Hireoka. Probably not saying
So he
that right.
changed it to something easier. No.
Well, let me tell you. So probably his most famous book was Confessions of a Mask, which he wrote in 1949. It's a thinly veiled autobiography, a novel about homosexuality. That's what launched him into his international fame. International fame. Blah. He went by a pen name to keep his dad from knowing what he was writing.
Mm-hmm.
He chose Yukio Mishima because when you write it out in Japanese, it also means mysterious devil bewitched with death.
It's kind of cool.
Here's some stuff about his early life. His father deeply admired Hitler and the Nazis.
Oh.
His mother was dominated by her mother-in-law, his grandmother, who kept him as a prisoner in her sick room until he was 12 and she died.
Woof.
Here's a quote, he grew into a brilliant, languid, morbid youth, obsessed with fantasies of blood and pain, who enjoyed shocking the Japanese public. He liked to draw pictures of knights dying of their wounds.
Oh, yeah.
Who doesn't?
And he got really mad when he realized that one picture that he really liked was actually Joan of Arc.
What?
Like, that was a woman.
Why can't he draw women?
Because he likes men.
Oh, yeah.
He was pissed. He thought it was a cute guy. And it was... So from then on, he would reprimand women for wearing men's clothes. Whenever his wife wore pants, he would yell at her.
Wait, when did he get a wife?
He was married?
Oh, I'm getting to that. He had his first orgasm at 12 while he was looking at a picture of Saint Sebastian shot with arrows.
How do they know that?
What?
How do they know
wrote
he
it
did
down.
a jizz when he was 12 to Saint Sebastian?
He probably wrote it down.
Oh.
So then he fell in love with one of his classmates, and they didn't say how this had to do with it, but I guess at around the same time, he developed 3 fetishes that he kept until he died. Number 1, masculine armpit hair. Number 2, sweat. Number 3, white gloves. Like Mickey Mouse.
Weird. Ew, sweat is such a gross
You want to see my mousecatool? All right, so he was 5'3" with skinny legs, a crew cut, and a light bulb shaped head.
Wow, that's very descriptive.
He was
How masculine was his armpit hair, though?
I don't know. I didn't see a picture of it. So he did marry a woman and had 2 kids, even though he was gay. He delighted his friends with impressions of Marlon Brando and Humphrey Bogart. Later on, he became a bodybuilder. He was a black belt in karate.
Even with his skinny legs?
Yeah, and a, quote, frantic masturbator.
Oh.
He liked young white roughnecks. And he
Oh.
slept with a bunch of them in New York City. And on that trip, when he was sleeping with all the roughnecks, this woman came to his door and was trying to seduce him. And so he called his friend for help. It's like,
Yeah, there's some lady
It's a
here trying
woman
to fuck
talking
me.
to me.
Help.
Is this anything like the beefcakes, roughnecks?
Australian?
beefcakes?
I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe.
All of our stories overlap, don't they?
So his true erotic interest was a painful, gory death.
Oh.
What he really liked was the ancient ritual of seppuku, which was the ultimate form of masturbation, according to him.
Mm-hmm.
What that is suicide by disembowelment. Samurai warriors would do that to die honorably, to avoid capture, torture, and defeat. They were like,
Oof.
I don't want to be
They would
known as a...
fall on their sword.
Yeah. He headed a nationalist militia of 100 young male university students called the Shield Society. In 1970, they led a suicide raid on the office of an army general in Tokyo and took him hostage. So he went up on a balcony and he thought he was going to start this coup because he wanted to put the emperor back in power because he was obsessed with, the emperor should run everything. So he's talking about this, and as he's saying things, everybody starts laughing at him. So he goes inside and commits seppuku.
What?
He's like,
He
well, that didn't work.
disemboweled himself because everyone was laughing at him.
But why were they laughing at him?
I don't know, really.
Mm.
but a follower who had been known as Mishima's fiance beheaded him with a 17th century samurai sword and then killed himself.
That escalated quickly.
It did. So that is the story of Yukio Mishima.
So they stormed this place, succeeded in doing whatever they were doing.
Yeah.
And then him and his fiance just ended up killing themselves?
Yeah. He disemboweled himself. Yeah, he disemboweled himself. Then his fiance cut his head off with a samurai sword.
Why are you laughing?
And then he killed
It's
himself.
ridiculous. It's so outlandish.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What else you got?
We've got one more person, another author, Mark Twain.
Really?
He is an American author and humorist. He also used a pen name. His real name was Samuel Clemens. Did you know that, Ken?
I did
that's
know that.
another well-known fact.
I did know that.
He is known for writing all those books that they make you read
Eat
in
shit.
school.
That was a dig at me.
Took you
I
long
guarantee
enough.
nobody knows who
Warren G.
Gerald
Harding.
Gerald
Everyone
Harding.
knows that
Okay.
Warren G. Harding
I said it
is a
sounded
president.
familiar. If you were to say, hey, Warren G. Harding, who was he? Was he A, president, B, a
You don't
porn
get a
star,
multiple choice. No,
C,
get
a
out of here.
He
scat
wishes.
aficionado, or D, an
All of the
Australian
above.
beefcake or something, I would have been like, yeah, it sounds like it could be a president.
No,
Nobody knows Warren G.
Yes.
Harding.
they know who they
Jerry?
Yeah.
Is that what he called his wing wang?
His wingman, yes.
Anyway, we're off topic. Sorry.
All right. So he is known for writing all the books that they make you read in school.
Yeah. Did you read them, Ken?
I don't know who Mark Twain is even.
I didn't read any of his books until college.
I don't even know if I've ever.
Yeah, we had a class together where we had to read Huckleberry Finn,
We did?
didn't we?
I probably blocked it out.
I
What?
don't think I really read it.
What class?
Actually.
So we will never read any.
Oh, that's where we learned the word.
Oh,
Why can't I think of it?
I know what you're thinking of.
Fundus.
The Fantods.
Fundus. Oh.
The
It
flaming
is?
Fantods.
Are you sure?
I think the word Fantods was in there.
Okay.
Somebody needs to have a band called the Flaming Fantods. I keep telling people this and no one does it. All right. So you can decide whether you think he was a horn dog or if he just loved bathroom humor. Maybe both.
Farts.
Why not both? He married Livy Langdon when he was a 34-year-old virgin.
Wow.
3 daughters. She got him to stop smoking, drinking, cussing, and playing cards. He would do anything that she said. Her pet name for him was Youth.
Weird.
He never got over her death. He was like depressed for the rest of his life. She died at an early age because she had an ice skating accident when she was a kid.
Ugh.
And there was some kind of complication. I don't know. Few people know that he loved writing obscene poems, ballads, and essays. He would print them himself in small quantities and hand them out to his friends. His most famous scatological work is called 1601, A Tudor Fireside Conversation. It's a collection of lewd tales and insults written in Elizabethan language. He had a friend who was a reverend, and he gave him a copy, and they would take it into a particular spot in the woods and read it and laugh. Like they did this often.
Do you want to go in the woods and read my book about farts? Hey, father. Take off that white collar. Let's go talk about toots.
So that makes me picture Mark Twain sitting like on top of a picnic table with
I was
a
picturing
reverend
a
next
log.
to him, and they're all
You got any
giggling.
excerpts from this book that
No, I don't.
I would like to hear some of those in the woods?
But one of his poems starts constipation, oh constipation. But I wasn't able to find what the rest of it said. Probably was pretty good. He once wrote to a friend, "Please forward 12 odorless rubber condoms. I don't mind them being odorless. I can supply the odor myself."
Ew.
What's a what? A condoom?
I'm assuming he meant condom. Condoms.
Is he farting into condoms? What's this guy
I don't
doing?
know.
I
I
don't
can supply
wanna
the
know.
odor
Don't
myself.
want to know.
All right.
Mark
I don't-
Stain.
I don't want to know what he smelled like.
Yuck.
They're all into poop.
Yeah.
He had a really big mustache.
He did.
I
Oh.
wonder if he ever.
Got poop
I'm not
in
gonna- I'm not
it,
gonna-
Beth? You were thinking it.
Why?
I think Beth and I always think the same thing.
Every episode, I'm like, why does your brain go there?
I wonder if you ever got poop in that stash.
The way she brought it up, I was like, like grimacing, like he had a really big mustache.
I knew exactly what she was thinking.
Well, I didn't know if I should say the term,
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't even think it.
Dirty Sanchez.
Oh.
I'll cut it. I'm like,
Remember?
okay.
We're including it in the picture.
Remember when
There's
your mom had a
sombrero on.
but she also had that, what is that called?
A
That
serape.
Oh, that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Okay.
the poncho thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and sombrero.
I know
And we were
this,
like,
yeah.
oh, we
and
have
she
just
had
the
a mustache too.
we were like, we have just the thing. And then we wrote Dirty Sanchez on a piece of paper and made her hold it and took a
And
picture.
she
of her.
didn't know what it was. She's
No.
like, I don't know what this is.
She probably thought that's what we named her.
Do you
Like,
still have the picture?
Yes, and it's going in our show notes,
all
or
right.
it's going in our photos. But I think the sign says, "I'm a dirty Sanchez."
I'm a Dirty Sanchez.
oh.
What?
That's funny. Oh, man.
My mom's a riot.
So here's an excerpt from something he wrote called Letters from the Earth. During 23 days in every month in the absence of pregnancy, from the time a woman is 7 years old until she dies of old age, she is ready for action and
Whoa.
competent.
Whoa, Mark.
Competent is in italics. As competent as the candlestick is to receive the candle.
No, Mark.
Competent every day, competent every night. Also, she wants that candle.
No wonder he was a
Mark.
34-year-old virgin.
Yearns for it.
I was on board with this guy until that.
Longs for it.
No 7-year-old is yearning.
Hankers for it.
No.
As commanded by the law of God in her heart.
No.
Commanded by God. What the
Got
hell?
a hankering.
He's very wrong about a lot of things
Got
there.
a hankering for
Yeah,
a dirty
that's
Sanchez.
no way.
7 till she dies?
Yeah.
No.
For real. That's very interesting because when he was older, he became obsessed with little girls.
No, I
You don't-
never knew
you
that.
don't say. They couldn't have seen it
Wait,
coming.
is that a known fact? Because I never knew that.
Well, after the candlestick thing, I
Oh,
think.
jeez.
But no, I didn't know that either.
Ugh.
He created a club for his favorite little ladies
No.
called the Aquarium Club. He called it that because he called the girls he referred to as angelfish because he thought that was the prettiest fish. And this was when he was in Bermuda for some reason. So he had like a bunch of I don't know, what do you call people from Bermuda?
Bermudans?
Bermudian,
Burmese.
Bermudis.
Burmese?
Like a Burmese python.
That's
That means
Burma.
they're-
That's Burma.
Pythons from the Bermuda Triangle.
All right. So he referred to the girls as angelfish. Now, these girls, specifically, they had to be ages 10 to 16. Once they were 16, they were out.
Well, he
He's like,
bumped it
nope,
up 3 years.
Done
at
with
least.
you. He had special enamel pins made for them to wear.
Oh, that's special.
And I read that a lady brought one on like the Antiques Roadshow
Oh,
show and said like, my grandma had this. And she said that Mark Twain gave it to her, but I don't know what this is.
And did it say like Aquarius or Aquarium Club?
It didn't have a picture of it, the article that I saw that in.
said competent till I die.
Competent in the day, competent in the night. And then they wore T-shirts that said, I'm hankering for it.
No, I thought you were really reading that.
Oh, Beth, I thought you were serious.
When we finally get merch, we are totally selling those.
I'm hankering for it.
Yes,
It's just a picture of Mark Twain's face. I'm hankering for it.
and we're selling enamel pins.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, we can't do
I'm
that.
sweating.
Why not?
Because it's around this creepy child club. No, child
Well, then
fucker
don't
club.
put his face on it.
And no one who doesn't listen to this
If we don't put his
podcast
face on it, we can totally sell T-shirts that say "I'm hankering."
Yeah, sure. Sure. Because I am.
It's like McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm hankering.
I'm hankering for it.
God, we are awful and terrible. And,
Might
So-
cut all this.
no.
they would write flirty letters back and forth. And they posed for touchy-feely photos.
No.
Oh.
Skip. No.
Lucky for them, he is thought to have been impotent since 50.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he
Good.
didn't try anything with them. His secretary wrote, His first interest when he goes to a new place is to find little girls. And off he goes with a flash when he sees a new pair of slim little legs appear.
Oh, my
And if the little
God.
girl wears butterfly bows of ribbon on the back of her head, then his delirium is complete.
No.
I think this is inappropriate to even include.
This is, yeah, what the hell, Mark?
Given what's going on, I don't know.
Some scholars think that it was sexual, but most of them say that it was because he missed his daughters being young and they were estranged at the time. And he always said that it was because he wanted grandchildren and he didn't have any around. And
Yeah, I could understand the weird, creepy club part,
Yeah.
but the fact that he had that passage you
Poem,
read,
Yeah.
no
Yeah,
way.
But he didn't do, like, there was never any accusations.
But you can't
or
know.
anything.
No, you don't write that stuff. You just don't.
He said that collecting girls turned his heart into a treasure palace of little people whom I worship and whose degraded and willing slave I am.
No.
Yeah, see.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, no.
His daughter, Clara, came back to the homestead and she made sure that the aquarium club disbanded.
That's good.
Yeah, so you can see all of my references in the show notes.
I don't think we should be reading Mark Twain in schools anymore.
I didn't know anything about that.
I did not either.
Why is that not more widely?
I wish I didn't know that.
My favorite one was Martin Luther, probably.
Yeah.
I did not know that. We learned about him in school because we went to Lutheran school.
They didn't teach you that.
And
No, they left all of the, all that poop out.
they had that guy. Oh, it's because the last name kind of sounded like Pretzel, Johann Petzel
Oh,
or
they
something.
gave the kids pretzels.
Yeah, and he would like walk around and give kids pretzels
Yeah.
because that had something to do with the 95 Theses.
Oh, yeah.
I learned
do
about
remember
that on the show that the girls used to watch, Bread's Barbershop.
Oh,
That's
love
where
that
they had
show.
a segment and it talked about why pretzels were invented.
nice.
That's
That is my favorite
it was to keep
kids
the
show,
kids
probably.
like quiet during church.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Wow, I have nothing to say. Nothing.
That's. Wait, were all of them into. No, Mark Twain wasn't into doo-doo.
Do.
No, not that we know.
Or the president. He was just a hornball.
Yeah. Dear devil, I have shat in the pants.
Yeah, there's a lot of
There's
good
quotes.
one-liners and quotes in there. How did you pivot? So you said you started with a case that was really depressing and you had to make this pivot. Which one of these did you come across first? Or like, how did you come up with these four?
I knew about James Joyce and Warren G. Harding.
Okay.
And I always had it in the back of my head, like I wanted to do an episode with their stuff. And then
So then
I
how did you
remembered.
come up with the other two?
Well, then I remembered that I had the
Yeah, that book.
The Intimate Sex
Oh.
Lives of Famous People, and I was like, I wonder who else I could talk about. And then I flipped to the back where it has like a list of different fetishes that
Yeah.
people had.
There's like an
and
index
You
of
looked
fetishes
for all
back
the
there?
poop ones?
And well, that's what I was looking for.
Why?
There's so many numbers listed after
they're
that. It's just
funny.
the whole book's full of.
She
And,
specifically went after the poop ones.
She's like,
because I have the humor of an 8-year-old boy. That's why.
yeah. We're finding
Are we
going to
unearth some weird journals when you die that
No,
are like,
Unfortunately not.
I yearn to drop the diarenus on your chest? Or like, what? Are you into this
No.
stuff, Beth?
No.
Beth, what do you want to admit?
If I was, I would admit it. You know me.
Yeah. Yeah, Booger Wall, we know you.
Butterwall, nasty.
So anyways, yeah, I was paging through and it actually wasn't a fetish that caught my eye. It was the name Martin Luther. And I was like, what? I'm like, I've read that book a couple times, but I didn't remember. So yeah, then I flipped to his section and I was like, this is some good
I'm
stuff.
glad it wasn't Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh God, yeah. Then
I have a dream.
I felt bad for him then that his parents named him that. Of course they didn't know, but
They didn't.
yeah.
It is, what's the word I'm looking for? It is validating, maybe? I don't know, that people so far back still thought that shit was hilarious. Like,
We're not so different
yeah,
from a
like
president.
yeah, like we think we're laughing about this stuff now the same way that it seems like a lot of these other folks, but they seem to be slanging that language very casually in like letters and stuff.
No.
Yeah, but not everyone thought it was funny because do you remember James Joyce's wife was not responding?
Yeah, she gets that letter.
reportedly,
Hey, whoremouth, answer me.
reportedly she would write back to him just as
Bad.
Just
bad stuff. I don't know, but I've never seen any of her letters.
Would she like?
She was probably smart and burned them.
Would she like wipe her ass with the letter and send it?
Maybe.
That's what we're going to start doing with bad reviews of our podcast.
Yes, if you want to give us a poor review,
We're
we'll
going to
print
wipe
it
our
out.
ass with it and send it back to you.
Yeah, skid mark it up. My little turd pigeon.
So thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for listening. And if you guys are out there have these weird you guys are kinky perverts.
Keep it to yourself.
No, let us know. But
No.
but you're not alone because there's 4 or 5?
5
very high profile people. I knew who all of them were and what their jobs were in America. You're not alone because there's all sorts of perverts out there.
Yeah.
We are not justifying some of these. Most of these.
But
slow your roll there.
yeah, I was thinking that I would like to do another installment of this someday. Like, not the next one that I do, but just someday. Another History's Horndogs Part 2, perhaps.
Oh.
So,
No more clubs. No more kids clubs.
so if anybody has any leads on some more historical horn dogs, send us a message or email it. What is our email address?
Got the Morbs podcast at gmail.com. So if you've got any historical horn dog leads, you can email us.
Or if you want, you could just write a letter and fart on it and stuff it in your mailbox. I'll get it.
You'll get it.
I'll get it.
Or if you absolutely hated this, I guess let us know and I won't bother you anymore.
I kind of hated it. Oh. All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
So Beth and I started a list of everything in the world that we think is funny. We started this in 1994. And here is a tale. So family trip to SeaWorld. It would be my parents, my 2 younger brothers, and Beth, because I didn't go anywhere without Beth when we were teenagers. So we spend the day. It's getting dark. It's time to go home. And on the way out, there's this exhibit where you can reach in this little pool and pet a dolphin as it swims by. My brother Chris decides he needs to do this. So he's standing over the edge of this, trying to reach his hand in, and every time the dolphin would go by just out of his reach. He's getting really frustrated, and so are the rest of us because we want to go home. My mom's trying to be nice about it. Come on, Chris, we gotta go, come on. Finally, my dad has just had enough, and he's like, Chris, we're leaving now. Chris, he's probably 8, maybe. He does that thing where you can see like kids losing control of their limbs, where he's like shaking his arms and his hands are balled up into fists, and he's like kicking his legs and stomping his feet, and his face is getting all red and splotchy, and he just bursts out crying and yells, "It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance!" So Beth and I just die laughing, and Chris leaves without petting his dolphin. We learned from that day forward that when you get to do something that is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, it is like petting a dolphin. So when Ken gets to be on a talent agency with Salt and Peppa, he is petting a dolphin. When Beth gets to go DJ at Drew Carey's house because he flies her out there to do it, she is petting that dolphin.
Yep.
From that day on, anytime something that is a once-in-a-lifetime chance happens, you pet the dolphin.
Yeah, pet that dolphin.
Pet that dolphin. Bye.
This has been Got the Morbs, an oddcast. If you enjoy hearing us talk about spooky, weird, gross stuff in a wildly inappropriate manner, please rate, review, and subscribe on whatever platform you use for podcasts. These things don't take much time to do, and they can really help us gain visibility and grow the show. You could also follow us on Instagram at Got the Morbs Oddcast, or over on Facebook at Got the Morbs and Oddcast. Oh, and we also accept topic suggestions and love letters at gotthemorbsoddcast@gmail.com. Thanks, Morbies.